There you go. Okay, in order to start ignition timing on most cars, on this car it happens to be a OBD2 car. It's a 94. So on most cars I saw on Mitchell or Chilton or whatever, it'll show that you must jump a service check connector. So the service check connector happens to be this one on my car, which is a 2-pin connector located beneath the passenger side. So after doing that, we are able to begin the actual ignition timing process. So moving towards the front of the vehicle. In order to do ignition timing, you need an ignition timing light. This isn't the shop's timing light, but we're going to be using this one in the video, and this one, opposed to the one on the shop, it has a different dial here, but in order to do it on these, you must set it to 0 degrees, and then after that you connect the timing light to the number 1 spark plug wire in order to receive your RPM signal, and then you also hook up the other 2 wires, which are the power wires, to positive and negative to negative. After doing so, we turn on the car. So we're going to do that now. So in order to use the timing light, all you do is you push on the trigger, and what it does, it releases a light, which is a flashing light similar to like a strobe light, but what it does, it allows you to see the marks on the actual crank itself. So the marks on the crank are located right there, and you can see that there's a mark. Go down. There's a mark on the cover case for the actual, like right here. It shows that there's a mark, which is this one. Try to get that shot, like from up here where I'm looking at. Which is that mark right there. So you go off that mark from here, and then you shine the light. Then what you do is you look for the marks that are on the actual crank itself. Which right here you can see that on most vehicles there's going to be 3 marks. And the 3 marks on there are the middle one is the manufacturer's spec. That's what should be running at stock. And then to the left of it is the advanced mark, and then to the right is the retarded mark. So on my car, it happens to be that right here on the hood, where you find all the information for tune-up or anything like that, you see that it's 16 degrees plus or minus 2 degrees. So that means that the advanced mark is going to be at 18 degrees, and the retarded mark is going to be at 14 degrees. So in order to move the timing itself, what you would do is from here, looking here, and shining the light, you would move on a distributor car. You would loosen these bolts, which are the distributor bolts. That one, and that one. And then by rotating the distributor either clockwise or counterclockwise, you're able to move the actual timing on the crank, and you get to where you need to be, and once you're at the mark, you tighten down the bolts, and you're done. And make sure that once you're done, you disconnect your service check connector and go back and check your work. Nice.